Hi guys, and welcome back to a new Ember and Pulse video. So today we have a new secret hero that just dropped into the game, and his or her name is Abigail. Now this secret summon hero review video is slightly different because instead of having my information in a slide or a template, I actually have it in a card, or a picture of a card that I found. Now I found this picture before the hero itself was actually released in the game, so please do remember that the information that you're seeing in this card and in this whole entire video is extremely likely to be changed, updated, or fixed. So without further ado, let's get started. So Abigail, or Secret Hero 7, is a 5-star hero, of course. Now she is from the Paladin class, Fire Element hero from the Investigator family. Now her passive is the Marked by the Old One's passive. So for each 10 insanity owned by this hero, it will reduce all the damage that this hero receives by a 5%, which is extremely good, totaling up to a 50% damage reduction. But where this passive benefits the most is where your insanity is the highest, which is of course 100%, which can be a huge detriment to your team if that special skill backfires, because you're just gonna get more insanity anyways. So that is an extremely good passive, but also has a massive downside. Now next, let's take a look at the stats, and keep in mind these are normal stats, no emblems, double breaks, and stats and troops in any way. So here it says that it's just over 1,000 attack and defense, and just over 1,700 on the health. So extremely good stats, but we don't know about the ether talent yet. Now her special skills, Whispers of Zulu, I think that's how you pronounce it, is running at average speed. Now at average speed, she deals 250% damage to all enemies. Now considering that this is a secret hero that is extremely hard to obtain, 250 is slightly low, but she summons a Zulu minion for each ally with 30% HP and 30% attack inherited from herself. Now this minion actually has an ability, but this minion is not too beefy or too weak, so a decent amount of HP and attack on the minion. Now next, each hit from a Zulu minion gives the target the following status ailments. Now the target receives 184 bleed damage over 4 turns. Now considering that there are 5 minions, and if there are 5 enemy heroes, theoretically there should be at least 3 heroes hit according to my calculations. So at least 3 heroes should be hit, maybe 4, but 5, 2, or 1 is extremely likely to not happen. Now of course there is a chance, but 3, 4, and 2 are the most likely ones. So I think at least about 3 heroes, or half of the enemies, should be receiving the bleed damage, which is pretty decent. Now 184 over 4 turns isn't that high, but it'll deal it damage over time. But we do not know whether this will increase with double breaks, but still a nice little addition to the minion. Now each minion hit inflicts 5 insanity to the target, which is extremely good, considering that again there are 5 minions and there are multiple targets. But of course this won't work with normal monsters, but it will be working extremely good in especially defense formations. Attack formations maybe, but I think defense is where the minion ability will work best. And lastly, she inflicts 50 insanity to herself. Now, considering that her damage is not high, her minions are pretty average for a meta hero, maybe even slightly low, and the bleed damage is not as good because that is a small amount of bleed damage and over 4 turns, which is an extremely long period of time to wait, and it only does 5 insanity to the hit enemy or the target, and she inflicts a massive 50 insanity to herself. So I do not recommend pulling for this secret hero, but we will see if there is any major changes in the hero, and I will be reporting back with another video. But for now, in my opinion, I think she is just not worth summoning for, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.